Okay guys, this is week 4, day 4, math 1. So we're looking at completing the tables and graphing. So let's look at the first one. It's f of x equals 1/2 x. Okay, so we're going to go ahead like we have been doing, and we're just going to put 1/2 all the way down. And then go back, put your parentheses. Okay, then we're plugging in these numbers here. So I have -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. So 1/2 times 1/2 -2 is going to give me 4. Okay, because we're flipping it. Okay, it's a fraction, but it's a negative, so you flip it over. So it's basically 2 times 2. This one, because it's a negative, it's just going to be flipping this. So you get a 2. Whenever you have 0, you put 1 for exponents. You have 1/2 to the 1 power, so it just stays the same. And then 1/2 times 1/2 gives you 1/4. Okay? So you come over here to this graph right here. Okay, so let's see. So we're going to start at 0. Let's say we start at 0 here. So 0 is going to be 1. Okay, and then 1 is going to be 1/2. Okay, and then 2 is 1/4. So I have it. It's right here. And I'm going to go back up to my negative. So -1 is 2. So -1 is up here. And then -1, wait, what did I do? I mean, -2 is 4. So -2 is 4. So I'm going to go ahead and draw that line there. And put the arrows. Okay, so this one, you notice the numbers are getting smaller. So this is called decay, okay? So we could just write that there. Or we'll put it on the graph for this one. Okay, decay. All right, let's look at g of x equals 3 times 1/2 x, okay? So we're going to be using these same numbers right here. Okay, so let's just go ahead and do like we were doing before. Put our 1/2 here. 1/2, 1/2, 1/2, parentheses. And then bring your 3. Don't forget about your 3 there. Okay. Then we're plugging in those x's, okay, as your exponent. So we start with -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. Okay. So you can go ahead and put this into your calculator. It'll be easier than trying to solve it. Okay, so when you do, you're going to get 12. And then for this one, remember, this just means 2. This portion is 2 because you're flipping it. So 2 times 3 is 6. Okay, anytime you have 0, it is 1. And anytime it's just 1, it's just the number. So what's 3 times 1/2? So half of that is just 1.5, okay? And then 1.5 times 1.5 is 1/4. 1/4 times 3, okay? So that's just going to give you, did I do that right? Yeah. It's going to give you 3/4, okay? So like the one we just did, you can notice that the numbers are getting smaller as you go down. So that's decay too, okay? So that one is also decay, okay? But let's go and graph that. So 0 is, let's go across there. 0 is 1. So 0 is 1, okay? And then 1 is 1.5. So this is 1.5 right here. Is it? It's a little bit further up. It's like right here. Okay. And then 2 is 3/4. So 2, wait, I messed up. Okay, let's start over. So 0 is 1, okay? And then 1 is 1.5, and then 2. Okay, I didn't mess up. Okay, we're good. All right, and then we'll go to the negative side here, okay? The negative side is up here at 6, and then the -2 here is up at 12, okay? So this one is a little bit different. It's going to go down through there, okay? Okay. So it's sort of going to look like that, okay? Hopefully I did that right. It looks like I might have missed this right here. It should have been a little bit more like that. Okay, so let's look at the next one, okay? It says, for the following, identify whether the function is exponential growth or decay. So if it is a fraction, if this number right here is less than 1, you're just going to put decay. Okay, so this one, it's a fraction, but it's improper fraction. 2 goes into 7 3 times, okay, with 1 left over, okay? So that's actually growth, okay? Let's look at D. So 5 is greater than 1, so it's growth. And then this is 1/3, so it's decay, okay? All right, let's look at number 3. For the following, identify whether the situation represents growth or decay or neither. So this is fairly simple. Are the numbers getting smaller or bigger? So we're looking, this is our start, okay? You can see they're getting smaller as they go. So this is decay. Okay. On this one, they're getting larger. So we can say that that is growth, okay? On the last one here, they're getting larger, so it's growth, okay? So that, I believe, is it for week 4, day 1. Talk to you guys later. Bye.